Welcome back to another episode of ESO. In this special segment, we like to call Toast to the 1-7. One topic, 7 questions. I'm London Alexis.
I'm Fresco.
And today's subject, we have
Love is a drug.
Yes, this project we were both in. What do you think about the project?
You know, I think it was a dope experience. Honestly, we really brought back that video, music, collaboration where it's like mini movie, short film. I thought it was dope. It was awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
That ain't my first question, y'all. I just wanted to just,
side
note. But, I mean, I'm very thankful to be a part of the project. That's actually how I met Fresco. He was in the project. It was our first project together. Mm-hmm. So how did you actually get started with the project? Like, how did it start for you?
So, a little bit of a backstory, which is crazy. Me and P was in Atlanta, so even previous to that, we had hundreds of records. Like, we could have shot 10 Love is a Drugs. Yeah. And me and him was in Atlanta on a business trip, and while we was inside in a meeting, we had, I'm gonna blame it on him. He left the backpack.
He ain't here.
He left the backpack in the car, and in a fishbowl at that. No tents.
Fishbowl.
Players fuck up to it. And we come back, window busted, backpack gone with all the hard drives, laptops, everything. Dang. And man, you thought the scenes was crazy in Love is a Drug. Me and his face in real life was like similar. Like, what the fuck? Like, so anyway. Yeah. Bags gone. No. Music gone. No. We depressed. Yeah. So about a year went by, and I'm in Vegas, and he hits me up and sends me a record called Wanna Know, which is on Love is a Drug. Mm-hmm. And when I heard it, I had to play it again because my boy, he's really more rap bar heavy. Mm-hmm. And when he sent me that hook, I had to call the nigga like, nigga, is that you on this motherfucker? He's like, bro, that's me. I'm like, damn, dog, what we doing with this? So anyway, in so many words, it transpired into this mini movie here, which spawned like a lot of better sonics, just better creativity. And really, it's inspiring from the outside looking in too. Like, you lose all your music, some people will be discouraged by that. Yeah. We took that and it was fuel to our fire. So we're going to clap to that.
Clap to that. Clap to that.
That part.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Yes. That's amazing.
So what about you? How did you get started? What was your...
Yeah, so I actually, I've told this story a couple times at this point. Okay. But I actually met P at one of his birthday parties.
Nice.
And we just like, it was cool. It was like a vibe. And then they needed an actress for Love is a Drug.
Right.
So,
okay.
I mean,
remember that.
Later on, I heard that they had somebody else, but I mean, fate would have it.
It wasn't London. It wasn't even right. That part.
They needed me.
Okay.
But so P hit me up to do a scene, and the rest is history. So once I got there, he told me what he wanted to do. Delivered. I did a little dance number, a little freestyle. At first, I was like, I don't know how this is gonna be, but I was super comfortable, and bro always makes you feel comfortable.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, so
especially in this industry, in this workspace, very easy to get,
to get got, especially as a female.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
It's so, so I was so appreciative, and I just really, I'm thankful that like I attract that type of energy. You know, it's only positivity around me. You know what I'm saying? Right. To where even with P, like there was never a problem. Like he always made me feel good, and comfortable.
Absolutely.
So
same here. It's my dog.
Right.
It's my dog.
Right. But what about? I know you have like a few records like actually in the film now, right? So like there's one. It's Remind me of the name. It's called False Promises.
False Promises. Yeah. That one's crazy too, cause like the way that one came about. So I was actually at home, and he sent me a record, and I instantly fell in love with the beat. I'm like, damn, and it was along the lines of that alternative R&B genre that we're trying to really nail. But so I actually hit him back, bro, I'm about to kill this shit.
Yes,
but
come on, energy.
It was wild too, cause for me, usually I'm so used to working with P in person.
Yeah.
So from a distance, it was kind of like not a challenge, but at the same time, like immediately when I'm thinking like, how the fuck I'm about to make this record? I'm used to doing 3 passes with him, he chopping up the record, whoop-de-whoop. So I had to write the record, I had to record my own passes, put my own little baby mix on it, just to get him to even understand my idea and what I sing. But nevertheless, I did my shit.
Yeah, you
sent it to him,
you did that.
and then he
did
that part. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I sent it to him. He called me back, bro. This shit's fucking fire.
Yeah.
He like, let's do a session. I'm like, nigga, how? I'm in fucking Sacramento. He like, no, watch. We did a Zoom session. I ain't never did that before.
Yeah.
So we got on Zoom. We shared our screens. Then I gave him access to my side of the computer, which was on my interface. And he went in there and started clicking buttons and.
Shut up!
Come on, man.
I didn't even know you could do that.
We in 2023, man. Going in 2024.
Crazy.
Yeah, he showed me some shit. It was crazy.
Yeah.
The shit was dope. So that record to me has its own little special experience because I ain't never did no session virtually.
Yeah.
And it came out really fucking dope. So
yeah, I can't even fathom that. That's super dope.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. For myself,
I
saw the finger. I was like, that must mean me.
Because you got one on there too.
I do.
Remind me the name of that one?
Yeah, so I actually have I have 2 that are actually on my project that's coming out.
And let's let them know that these are unreleased records.
Right, unreleased records.
Unreleased. Let me get in your camera. Unreleased records.
Look, I'm in his camera too.
Right.
Unreleased. I'm over there.
That part.
But yeah, so the first one is Not Your Ordinary, and that was a song that like it's like I hold close to my heart because I actually talk about my grandfather. My grandfather passed 3 years ago.
Was that one of the ones you were like rapping in the film, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was rapping in the film, and I mean honestly, I had seen one of your records and you had shot it with this really dope like background. You know, it's The Room. So I was a little upset because I was like, wait a minute, I need this looks fire.
Right.
This looks fire. I'm like, I need my little, come on. I need
for
my
sure. Come on.
So,
we gang.
No,
we had to get it right.
Absolutely. I mean, no, because honestly, yours looked amazing. So I was like, y'all got to get it right. I need to be up in the room.
That part.
So for that one, we ended up in the room and gave like a little performance aspect of it.
Right.
Which honestly, I'm super appreciative of because I mean, just like you have a couple records that are unreleased, we can utilize this film also as like a tool to showcase some of our unreleased,
unreleased, yeah, exactly,
our unreleased projects. So I think it's super dope. The same with Soft Life. That's my new single that I just released.
Fire. I've heard it. You guys have it.
Thank you.
You guys will hear it, but shit's fire.
Go ahead, stream that out now on all platforms. But yeah, so seeing how like we were able to splice that and like add it to the film and still be able to segue the story, I thought that was super dope.
Yeah, for sure. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So when you were actually in that scene, right? When you was rapping and doing in the booth, and was the song complete already, or you was just really rapping the undeveloped record and then it came about?
So I'll let you in on the secret.
Please do. Can we hear it?
Please do. Okay. It actually was completed. Yeah, it was completed. So, but I was able to really tap into the emotions because that scene was actually shot in my apartment. So, and that's my sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? So that's my sanctuary.
The ambiance was set just right. She was hard.
I felt it. Thank you. I appreciate you. But yeah, so I definitely was able to tap into that emotion that I wanted to kind of give for what the record calls for, like what it meant to me. So I thought it was dope. Yeah, for sure. Now, is this your first acting go around, or were you like before? I mean, you always wanted to kind of do acting?
Yeah. So it's funny because actually, like now, I'm actually really trying to get and dig deeper into that and join like the union, SAG-AFTRA, and all that type of stuff. But previous, I was doing a lot of background extra work, music videos. Auditioned for a couple commercials, never really got them, whatever.
Listen,
you're lost.
Keep going. Yeah, exactly, you're lost.
Whatever, but anyway, I've always had some type of interest in just being like my silly side and just having fun and not being so serious, because music sometimes you can find yourself getting locked into a specific character because that's you as an artist. But with music, as an actor or an actress, you could really tap into different roles and different stuff like that. So I've been into that. So I was able to broadcast it in Love Is a Drug, which
Killed
is dope.
it.
Yeah, appreciate that
Yes,
for real. Like,
for real.
and he put me in such a, even though we improv the majority of it, he had an idea of like, he seen me as this guy, which was like the best friend that's looking out for the other friend that's out here fucking running wild and doing a bunch of crazy shit. So we locked it in and it was dope, man. Like,
yeah, so that's like basically what your character was. You were like the friend that like could see the outside perspective and real.
I had to come check in on him because he fucking around with the fuck around.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like my character was like I could really tap into it because it's something that like I want to see a change actually like in the world. So like if you guys, when you guys watch the film, my character is more so like I start out like on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm over here plotting, and then I kind of have like a change of heart, which also like makes me money. It makes us money, and then it turns out like.
What's crazy
I'm trying to have a better moral compass.
You know what's crazy about your character though?
What?
Now that I'm thinking about it live. Like you came in cold though. Like you came in, you gotta think it was you and it was
Ebony.
Exactly.
Yep.
So she was the instant fuck up in the film. Like he was off it. She coming in with Chanel bag, this, that. Yeah. You coming in swindling him the whole time. Like, I'm coming with that paper.
Yeah.
Whole time. You was ready to take that paper.
Whole time I was plotting to.
That shit crazy.
And did take that paper.
That shit was crazy.
But then I was able to like double back, you know, change of heart, better moral compass, you know. Come on, ladies. We got to be about more.
They need to hear it.
We need to do more as far as our morals. And really just, because honestly, I in the film, I flourished after I did something. You know what I mean? Like after I had that change of heart. So. And
I'll give you had a good cause. Yeah. For taking the money, as far as I'm concerned.
Look, don't give him too much. Don't give him too much. Y'all watch the film. Watch the film. But yes, no, absolutely. I agree.
Really dope film.
Yeah. So, I mean, what was your favorite moment? Funniest moment of the film?
I have a couple, but I'm gonna have to pick one.
Yeah, pick one.
I can't give three.
You could give three. All right, I'll allow it.
I have three funny moments.
Okay, I'll allow it.
And I hate to say it, but they're all Chizuko. She's fucking hilarious.
Shout out Chizuko.
So Chizuko is really talented. Shout out to Chizuko.
Yes.
As a talented artist, actress, the whole nine. But I got to see her in her actress side.
Yeah.
And number one, her on the balcony cussing out the nigga.
That's my funniest moment.
Like she just went crazy, and it was just it was. I got a kick out of that.
Yes. And she wasn't on the phone with nobody for real.
Right.
So
and that's the funniest part to me. Like she had to really take it there. And then when she was actually talking to you on the couch.
Oh yeah.
And you was telling her like, I got a plan or whatever. I mean, let me stop giving y'all all of it. But anyway, you was telling her like, I got it. She like, what the fuck do you mean by that? So you took a here we go. I'm talking again. Long story short,
she giving y'all the inside scoop. No,
she just brought like a side out that I haven't seen in her, and it was just I just got a kick out of that. Shit was funny. Like she really did her thing in that for sure.
I'm not gonna lie though. One of my favorite moments though actually is you standing over P. Y'all gotta watch the film. Again, I'm gonna just say this, but it definitely gave me that like. That Friday, you just got knocked the fuck
smoking
out.
Shit
like
up.
I swear to God, I was like, yo, like.
Nah, honestly, when I seen it, I thought the same shit. Cause I'm like, only thing I didn't do was the.
Like, is you good? Right. I'm like, oh, come on, this is actor.
For sure.
Actor, SAG after.
Man, let's go.
Hire him.
Come on, SAG. SAG after. Y'all better call me.
Pepsi, give him a call.
Come on, man.
Like, come on.
I'm trying to join the union.
We need the commercials. We need the brand deals, the modeling, all of that. Because I don't know, Fresco didn't say this. This is off topic, but model Fresco. We got the joint modeling for the merch. So for sure.
That part.
And then I just feel like the premiere. We should talk about the premiere.
Yeah, so the premiere was dope too. Like we we all flew out to the A.
Yep, Atlanta.
And P did it big, of course.
Yes.
Rents out the whole fucking movie theater for crying out loud. Like, so, you know, all the close family and friends came out. Shout out to everybody that came and supported.
And shout out to P because he really made our time like amazing.
Yeah,
like,
it was well,
housing, like everything was
for sure. It was well worth it.
Yes,
and we had a good, very family oriented. So outside of the business, you know, people say don't mix business and family pleasure, whatever you want to call it. But like this one of those guys where he still would make a business environment feel very family oriented, and that's it's hard to find that balance. You know what I mean?
It really is.
Yeah. So back to the premiere, it was that. It was a very family oriented vibe. Everybody came out. It was cool to see. Yeah, and it's funny because I wanted to sit in the back, but then again, I sat very up front because I wanted to hear other people's reactions that also wanted to sit up front, and I got to hear people laughing at parts that I didn't even really think was that funny, and you know they laughing and
you actually sat in front of me, so you might have heard me laugh. No, I'm just playing.
Nah, but it was dope, man. It was real authentic and just people showed genuine love, and it was cool. And I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen myself on the fucking big screen.
Right.
So how about you? How did you feel?
I felt like it was just a great experience. I was able to, my mom ended up coming as well.
Super dope. Mom, shout out moms.
Yeah, shout out mommy.
For sure.
That was amazing for me for her to be able to go to, I mean, we rented out a whole theater. So, you know, that to
Boss
me is
shit.
just like,
you hear me?
come on, like that's next level.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, we had like that dope backdrop. It basically felt like, you know, red carpet. Like it was a big thing. It was no like small feat. Like it was really dope. So for my mom to see me on, you know, a theater,
it was a good moment for you, for us. But more
more
importantly, your mom was actually there to see it in real form.
It was very special, beautiful. And she loved it so much. And we ended up, you know, partying after, and you know what I'm saying? Like that turned it into a whole nother vibe.
The right way.
No, period. So just like you were saying, like the whole family aspect of it, it's just super important to me. And I think that's what's dope about us being a part of this team of, you know, RHO Inc.
Absolutely.
So I'm just excited for us.
Shout out to the One-7.
Shout out to the One-7.
Cheers. ESO, ever so official.
Epic shit only.
Epic shit only. Always gotta fuck around. Yeah, if y'all gonna meet Fresco, goddammit. I'ma twist shit. I'ma fuck around with y'all.
Guy. So, what's next for you, Fresco? What's going on? I know you got some projects.
Yeah, nah, for sure. First and foremost, Lost and Found is the name of the next project, which is really personal for me as an artist. You know what I mean? So it's cool. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but me and bro really been getting it right, getting the sounds right, and getting creating the narrative as an artist, because that could get tricky sometimes too. So, so I mean, a little bit of background. I had a record, it went viral.
Yes.
And then it went viral so fast, I didn't really know what to do with it. So then things went astray. I went on a bit of a hiatus. So I would call that the stage of Lost. Now, me and him have found, okay, let's get back on track. We're gonna go alternative R&B. We're gonna make this world music.
Yeah.
We got a process. We're getting the system together. Now I'm found.
Yeah, okay.
And when you put those together, that's the project.
I'm
not gonna tell y'all the release date yet, but the record that y'all heard and that you're gonna continue to hear, and it's titled Lost and Found.
And it's fire.
That is the introduction to the new wave of Fresco.
Yes.
That part. Let's clap on that.
Yes, come on. We gotta clap it up for that. Like, come on. Because honestly, like, I'm so proud of you. Like, that's inspirational.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
For real.
Nah, for real.
Like, because to see like somebody like be able to, a lot of people stay down.
They get discouraged.
Yeah, a lot of people stay down.
For
So
sure.
it's like the fact that you, and I mean, the talent is okay.
I appreciate that.
Yes, multi-talented.
Yeah,
like you can go in so many different lanes and ways. So I'm excited to see.
Absolutely.
Where
But
I'm ready for the project.
Let's not talk about the triple threat that I'm sitting across from. So we know you got something coming on the way.
Yes,
let's talk about it.
I'm also not gonna tell you the release date. Look, I'm gonna piggyback off him. But yes, it's Not Your Ordinary is the name of my project. That is also the name of the song that you saw in the film, the very first song where I'm in my room. And this project meant a lot to me because Not Your Ordinary in itself is what I feel like I
like the
am.
title.
Yeah, you like the title?
Makes sense.
Thank you.
Get you.
Yeah, I would like to call myself like the Beyonce of rap.
Okay. Ooh,
you know?
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, you know.
All right. Yeah.
She coming with it.
Yeah.
She coming with it.
Okay.
But yes, I have a different take on what I want to express in most of my rap. Like I'm not really trying to do like, talk about my pussy and all this other, like viral. The female, like that's what
they booty hole brown.
Yeah, I'm like, I wasn't gonna try it. I was trying not to, I was trying not to name drop you.
We trying to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, we're trying to clean it up a little bit and really give a different message, and like
still really, have fun and
still have fun.
It's a little controversy there, but
it's some controversy.
We just not gonna be just busting that motherfucker out.
And it's not super like conscious rap. So I kind of have my own. Yes, not your ordinary.
I like that.
It's not your ordinary.
I really like that.
Yes,
I like that. That's dope. That's super dope.
Thank you. Yes, and the first single on that project that I just dropped, Soft Life, which I mentioned earlier, is out now. So go stream that. It's one of the first songs that I ever rapped to my producer and wrote myself.
That's the first rap?
Yeah, that I've ever rapped to him, yes.
Like ever?
That I ever rapped to him, yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Damn, that's great. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That I ever rapped to him, and I was actually really nervous to rap it, because I'm like, P, like I said, he don't be talking about all the stuff he's done, but I'm like, I want him to like it. I wanted him to feel, and I didn't have a beat to it. I just rapped it a cappella.
It was just a cappella.
Yeah, I just literally.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Sometimes that can be tough. For sure.
Yeah. So I was like, I had it in my head how I wanted it to go, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it.
That's dope.
And and we revisited the song so many times and like redid it, and at first it like wasn't high on our list, and then by the time we finished it, it was like top 3.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So
we're gonna clap to that.
Yes. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's a journey and a process that I'm really, really enjoying. And since we're talking about our projects, tell me a little bit more about how you feel about the album apps.
Oh my God, fucking genius.
We got to.
Let's say it again. Talk about what?
Talk about
album apps.
Yes. Let me hear you.
We talking about,
something about that.
We the modern day Silicon Valley. You hear me? They better catch up.
Silicon
they better
Valley.
catch up. Nah, for real, man. Look.
Yeah, no.
We got a crazy team.
Yeah.
That takes a lot more than just music. You need developers, you need tech, you need really a crazy system outside of the system to make it flow in a different way, and more importantly, to connect straight to the consumer, rather than go to other platforms. I'm not gonna really name drop or do anything
because they ain't paying us.
Right. And at the end of the day, they chumping us off a little bit, but we still do want to participate with the platforms, because we don't want to, rub no shoulders and put nobody in the mud and like that. But we still gonna protect ourselves and make sure that we getting what we deserve.
Right, and we're gonna take every opportunity and every avenue while also creating our own.
That part. And shout out to the great Nipsey Hussle. Yes. He was really a pioneer. We are, in addition to what he was doing with the, what was it, $1,000 album or $100 album or something like that?
Yeah. He was.
I think it was $100 album, and he sold a gang of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Jay-Z bought like 10,000 of them.
Yeah.
So he had that idea of, let me give my fan base, who are really truly connected to me, a different experience.
Right.
Come stand in line, come meet me, pay the $100, probably gave them some merch, shook their hand, signed something. We gonna go digital. You probably still get some merch.
Yes.
You gonna get, but now you get to see video. It's just a different experience rather than going straight to Spotify and just press and play. And then if you don't pick the next song in your queue, it play the next nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like you and they algorithm. We gotta create our own algorithm. So we're gonna shout out P on that again.
Shout out P.
We fucking got album apps, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So that part. What you think
about it though? You gotta pay.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. You should pay the artists for their art.
That part.
Like for real. And I shout out LA Russell because
right.
Like that's I really fuck with that heavy. And I think that's what I love about album apps, is that like it's solely focused on the fan experience.
Absolutely.
And like really giving back to them and showing them something different. Huh?
Who did you just say?
La Russell.
Oh, La Russell, yeah. Nah, shout out La Russell.
Yeah.
He from my area, Northern
For
California.
real?
Yeah, nah, shout out La Russell for sure.
Yeah.
He's also doing things that's we trying to shape things different so that artists understand how to get what they deserve.
Absolutely.
Because we are so drawn from that. Like, we think link in bio and on all digital platforms is like, we out. And it's like, that's cool, but how does somebody else listen to it?
Yeah.
They don't pay you $9.99 a month. Who they paying? We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, the bigger folks.
They paying them.
No,
So we just trying to get it to where if we can at least get 1,000, 5,000, you know, pray to God, 10,000 loyal fans that'll pay $9.99 a month.
Yeah.
You do the math.
Yeah.
We don't need 1 million fans. We would love 1 million fans. But we don't
welcome 1 million fans.
Right. Get you a good couple thousand loyal fans, man, and just give it to them directly. And it'll change. It's gonna change our lives.
It is.
For sure.
And I'm excited. I'm excited about it. It's definitely different. And it's an experience that I think you all should partake in.
Most definitely.
But that concludes our episode. Make sure you follow us on all platforms. I'm at London, LONDON, ALEXUS, and we got Fresco.
And I am at, I'm just Make sure y'all follow me at Fresco, FRESCOG.Santana.
Oh, and don't forget to download that RHOtv app. Period. And that concludes it. Come on. Cheers to the 1-7.
Come on, to the 1-7.
Epic shit only.
That part.
We out.